Welcome to Boxes in the Basement. Shout out to Antoine Morgano, Cat. So we appreciate him giving up his time and energy and knowledge and expertise of being a pro basketball player. He knows different aspects of shoes and what you need to look for. Also, I want to do a couple shout outs to Elite Feet of Mr. Hunt. Mr. Hunt definitely has supported me the last couple of weeks. He's got me some good footwear, and I'm going to insert some pictures so you can show what he has on the market. I've been wearing them at work all day, take them off at the end of the day. Comfortability, A1, no issues. And Red Bull, not a sponsor, but it does give you wings. So this episode is going to be talking about the Li-Ning or Li-Ning, however you enunciate it. These are the Windrunners, and we've been doing some sneaker reviews on performance shoes, basketball shoes, athletic shoes. Even though you use these for running, these are actually very unique, and they're kind of special to me because I was looking for something that hit all the checkpoints from the heel cup to the lockdown to the ankle support to the midsole, outsole, as well as the insert. So Mr. Hunt did educate me on the knee to hip ratio. You can DM me for additional information on that. Actually, there's a lot of people's feet that pronate. So as you get older, they kind of go in, and depending on if you're a young athlete and you're not really wearing the proper shoe, the insides of your feet go in. And you need something to stabilize, to balance it out, and it actually relieves tension from the back of your legs, your hams, and your lower back. So I was really impressed with that. A lot of professional athletes will actually take the inserts out of the shoe, and they'll put in one that fits to their specifications. So this one actually is a whole different insert that doesn't come in regular shoes. What you think about that, Kat?
I actually think this is good. I was one of those athletes at first. I would take the insole out. That comfortability with double socks, so that that started hurting your feet over the time. But this sole seems like it's very comfortable. Seems like it tenders to the arch of your foot as well. With this, I don't know if y'all can see it on the camera, but it's a little hump right here for the arch of your foot, which is pretty good.
Yeah, and I didn't even actually pay attention to this growing up. So that's the purpose of Boxes in the Basement, to educate you guys on different shoes to wear, what to look out for, things that take out and add in. And this one actually does have one on the heel and on the midfoot, so that adds to the comfortability, that adds to the impact protection, adds to the absorption. So that right there is phenomenal, and it actually comes with the shoe. Normally you have to spend extra money, so if you buy a $100 shoe and
shows,
you know what I mean, you gotta spend extra 20, 30, 40, and some of them are like $80, $90 for a $100 shoe. Now the shoe is almost $200. Whereas if you get a shoe that has an awesome price point, DM if you want to know how much these cost, but they definitely were marked down. These were actually a steal. So let's go from the bottom up. So the bottom definitely has a lot of things going on. I don't know if y'all can see that. And you want to make sure that you buy a shoe that's not going to wear down fast, because then you'll lose the traction on your shoe. It'll become slippery. That's just a safety thing. So you want to pay attention to those things. A lot of companies, and I think Under Armour is doing it, where the outsole and the midsole is one. They're not doing two different ones now. I think the Curry Flows, the Flotros, and some other ones, is just one piece. That's a basketball shoe, and I do believe they have a running shoe now. Those are things that you need to look at to see the durability of the shoe, the quality of the shoe, how long the shoe is going to last. You don't want to spend $400 or $500 on a shoe. They got $250 New Balances and Brooks running shoes that are well over $200. And you want to just make sure that you get something quality, something that's built to last.
So let me ask you a question about this shoe. So we started at the bottom. It's the rubber sole, but then you have the foam material on top. Like, how is that comfortable for you in the midst of like running or walking or exercising?
Yeah, well, good question. So I actually been paying attention to that lately. I didn't know how much because you normally look at the top of the shoe to see if it's stylish, if you like it, then you look at the bottom. But the midsole is what a lot of people don't look at. And if you notice, it's thicker in the heel, so that adds to the impact absorption. It has a little heel protection. A lot of people go running and, they don't have a lot of stuff that help their heel and their Achilles, which, as you can see. But this midsole, it reminds me of the Boost technology with Adidas, but it's a little different. So it's definitely a polymer, but it's like a compound or composite, but it definitely absorbs. But what I like about it is normally when you wear a shoe, after you wear it a while, you'll start to see like little spider legs in it. You'll see cracks in it. And that means it's wearing down, it's breaking down. But on this one, as you can see, I've been wearing it for a couple of days, and You see any cracks in it?
No cracks.
Nah. I like that because it's going back to its original form and it's going back to its original state. So I thought that was pretty cool. So those are things that I look at. And if you look at this little plastic, I think that's a TPU, that little hard material. I don't know if y'all hear it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's a hard material. I like how that just hugs the back of your foot. Yeah. It definitely gives the lockdown that you need. And mentioning lockdown, it has this kind of see-through mesh material that holds the foot down, but then it also has shoelaces. Actually, when I brought the shoe, I didn't think that it had shoelaces. So it gives like double the protection.
On top of your foot.
Yes, so it's definitely stylish too. And actually, if you want, you don't have to if you're just wearing it as a regular lifestyle streetwear shoe. But I do like all the pieces on this. This definitely was awesome. The Brooks shoe, and that's my next Boxing in the Basement review that I'll do. Brooks company is phenomenal. Been wearing them last couple weeks. No issues. When I go home, before I was taking off shoes, whether it was a work shoe, a running shoe, my feet was hurting. Hasn't been hurting the last couple of weeks. So obviously I'm picking, choosing.
Gotcha.
Right. With that being said, to finish up, Kat, I know you played pro ball, just won the 3-on-3 up in New York. Shout out to you, national championship.
Shout out to USA.
I'm gonna insert that little picture in there as well.
Yes,
so
sir.
what has been working for you as far as performance-wise on the court? What's your go-to right now? And then what is your streetwear, your lifestyle shoe that you wear to and from the gym?
To and from the gym, depending on the day. See the flip-flops. I rock a nice pair of J's. That's my go-to right now as far as fashion. Actually, we came upon some great runners. We should add that to one of your cats. Got them for cheap too, but they're great.
But the Nikes?
The Nikes.
Yeah.
So those are great. Those are my go-to right now. And Prestos. I love Prestos. Love a good Presto.
I was going to put you on the spot. What you got on the day? He got the Prestos on the day. He got the Prestos on the day.
A little bit.
Yeah, he got the Prestos on the day.
I love the flavors of the Prestos.
Yeah, so he led with some slides, some slip-ons, so obviously comfortability. You want to have, whether it's a shoe or a slide, you want to have it comfortable. Yeah. I do know that we got the Nikes. I like how it was made with the recycled material.
Exactly.
I like that. The price point was phenomenal. It was under $60.
Yes.
DM us if you want to know the price of that.
And the location.
Right. And then the J's, obviously, J's you can't get wrong. If you know you're a Jordan 1 or you're Jordan 5 or whatever the case may be, you know your number. You know your go-to. So going to and from the gym, boom. What are you hooping in?
So speaking of numbers, my lucky number now is the Jordan 11s.
Okay.
We're going to go with the Breads. Those are my go-tos. In the championship game of the 3x3, I actually wore my 13. So
you did have J's on.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? The J's is right now. Shout out to my boy Ryan. He got me going crazy with the J's on the court. But right now my magic numbers are 11 and 13.
So let me ask you something real quick. You saying a Jordan, which we respect, but you was wearing Puma lately.
Yes.
We've been working out, training, open runs. You've been wearing Puma lately.
Shout out to Dream Chaser.
Right.
The Dream Chasers.
So just speak to those real quick.
So I dabbled in the Puma life, and I've been loving it. No lie, Puma is definitely, especially the Dream Chasers, like the fit. Even the ones you have been wearing lately. I haven't gotten a pair of those.
The court riders.
Yes, the court riders. So the court riders look very comfortable. Those probably be my next Puma selections. But I'm definitely gonna get another pair of Dream Chasers. The Dream Chasers are very comfortable. As if you see this shoe right here, the back heel of it gives you more support when you're on the court, as far as jumping and getting up and down the court and your defense. So I love the Dream Chasers. Man. Yeah, I appreciate the Puma love.
I ain't mean to put them on the spot, but I know we've been rocking with them lately.
I've been definitely rocking with the Pumas. They definitely up in the closet.
So once again, Boxing in the Basement. Appreciate Kat, our guest speaker, with us. Appreciate you, brother.
Got you.
So if y'all need to know anything, DM me, comment, we'll answer you. Appreciate some of my students helping out. So behind the scenes, appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
So if y'all got any questions or whatever, let me know.
We out.